a Ronin conflict battle with Jeremy, Petra, and Alex. Alex's character Isashi has just taken a death blow, and they are fallen. And we are picking up at on Man's character,
Right.
sorry, Hida Man's character, Jeremy's character, Hida Man, Hida-sani, san, Hida-san, and he has 3 Ronin currently attacking him. It is now your turn. So, stance, action, etc.
Alright, well, I don't have any cool spells to knock them all down and kill them all at once. I'm just going to have to do it one at a time. I'm going to switch to my Earth Stance.
Okay.
And I'm going to Rushing Avalanche at the guy who I just lowered the...
target number on? Alright, so the target number is 1.
Yep. Okay, I got there.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep these 3 dice.
Alright, so roll your explosive and...
Oh, there's no explosive. It's just an opportunity.
Oh, sorry. Oh, those 3 dice.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
So
you hit? Yep.
8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, you kill him.
Now, are these like critical strikes that I'm doing here? Is that why they just keep
no,
doing
they just don't have very... Remember, they already took 2 damage.
Right.
From being like thrown up in the... Or trying to be thrown in the air from supernatural damage.
Sure,
So they were already weakened a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But you're dealing more damage than Katana Strike is. So...
You're dealing 8 plus your bonus successes.
Yeah.
Oh, I should
have
kept the extra success for the extra strife, but that's fine. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
I look at the other 2 and I'm like, come one at a time.
Your deadliness on that is only 3.
Yeah.
Which means if you get a crit, it's a severity 3.
Oh, okay.
Before they resist.
All right.
Yeah.
Katana, which is like potentially 7.
Wow.
So since so we'll go because you have 1, then deal with you, and so the other one has decided that maybe he should step back a couple feet, and so he's going to try to backtrack, but while still keeping an eye on you. So I'm going to make a fitness check for this. It's just an average check, so I just need 1 success.
What you got?
Which I got. All right, so he jumps back and he readies himself. Now on to you. So they're going to the two that are remaining on you. They're going to switch stances to fire.
Okay.
The first one. That is a 1. That is a success and a strife and an explosive and a strife. I'm keeping 2, so I'm going to keep both of these. And that is a 3 successes and 3 strife.
All right.
So that's that for there. And they're going to do damage, so it's going to be... I have no opportunity. Can I spend my strife on anything? No. Well, nothing I want to use at the moment. So, they're going to deal 4 points of damage to you. Of course, your resistance, so that's 2. Alright, next one. Yes, 3 successes, 1 opportunity, 2 strife. So I'm going to keep the strife and an opportunity, and going to cancel them and hit you. So another 4, so 2.
Good morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Not good enough.
What are you at now?
6 fatigue.
6 fatigue. Halfway there.
I have my 10, yeah.
Okay. Then the one that killed Alex is going to come and engage you.
Sure.
So 2. So I'm going to keep the explosives and the opportunity and the success. So 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 again, so 2 again.
Sure.
So you're at 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Getting there.
Hey, on your turn, you can, if you go to water stance, you can take the cleansing breath, which heals you 1 fatigue,
Nice.
and then make an attack. It also heals you 1 strike if your strike is over half.
So that brings us back to Chio. Holla.
Holla. Okay.
All right. So one has kind of disengaged from you and stepped back a bit. 3 are now on your colleague, and of course, the other one.
The other one has what, run, right?
Well, he stepped back from you.
Oh.
Yes. So he's at range. He's now at range 2. Yes.
And how close are the other guys?
They're at range 2 as well, but they're like with him. Well, he's at range 2 from you.
And I can only, so if I move up to him, that's my action, right?
You get your movement action and your action.
Okay.
You
Yes.
get 1 point of movement, and then you get.
So I'll move towards the one guy that I was fighting before.
All right.
And do I make a fitness check for that?
No, you just move
I
up.
just move.
If you want to charge at him, then you'll make the fitness check. Okay.
And then I'll strike at him with my katana again.
All right.
All right.
Get him.
Okay, that's not great. I have 3 opportunity and an explosive success and 2 strike, and then another explosive success.
There you go,
another
you got it.
strike, and another success. So, I'm keeping 3.
Yep.
So I'll keep my 3 success. And then I'll use my 2 opportunities, go to 2 of the 4 strike that I got. 3 strike.
Okay. So as you slice and attack him, you hear a sound from behind you that says, "Master, hurry!"
And did I hit him?
Oh yeah, you hit him.
What's he doing?
He's dead.
He's dead?
So
But also not nice. I'm sorry.
yes, so he falls to the ground after your strike, and he's just like drops down. He just he kind of falls on this rock, and he's just like, "Hey, what you doing? How you doing? I'm bleeding, Dad." So you also hear the same sound of Master Hurry.
A little busy.
Little busy.
Kind of engaged.
Yeah.
Fighting for my life.
Master.
Master?
Master.
Okay.
It appears to be three samurai engaged with some ronin. We must assist them.
Nice.
Down
Hopefully
the hill.
Matthew has healing.
So you see this 2 people running down the hill. Well, what's now in front of you, but was behind you. Shimmering clothes of green and blue and white, as the robes are flowing down the hill. They're not wearing armor, but the one of them, the one who's dressed very elegantly, has his katana ready and sheathed. He's sheathed. Okay, it's sheathed now apparently, and is running down the hill. You arrive and you see 3 on 1 and a few Ronin dead.
And no one on anyone else?
Chio is now freed up.
Yeah, I took down my 2.
Yeah.
So move the one over there.
Yep. Make your attack.
In the air. And I will make my attack. And I shall do.
It's crazy.
will do. I did do. So, draw my sword.
Yep.
Slice the person. They take 4. They take 9 points of damage,
They die.
a critical hit, and bleeding.
They're dead. So you just see one of the Ronin just get sliced like there was nothing.
Wow. Okay.
Beside you is a gentleman with long white hair, maybe a couple years older than you, wearing green robes on top, but you can clearly see that this gentleman is a member of the Crane clan with the blue and white underneath.
Huh.
So it is now. It is now Man's turn.
So I'm going to take a cleansing breath and switch to my water stand.
Okay.
I'm going to pick a new guy,
Yep.
and I'm going to attack with the same strike as before, striking as water.
All right.
And those are the 3 I'm going to keep. So I'm going to show 2 successes and an opportunity.
2 successes and opportunity. Okay.
Mhm.
You hit.
Okay. So I'm going to do 8 damage to him.
He dies.
Okay. And that leaves us with 1 more.
That leaves you with one more.
I look
And
right at him. I say, "Run."
so he is gonna make a. He's gonna spend a movement, move back, and then he's gonna run away or attempt to. And so 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wait, is that what is that? Okay, sorry. 1, 2. Keep those. Yeah, keep those ones. So he makes his thing and starts barreling, heading towards Suma.
Nice.
Do you want to go after him or?
Running's kind of your thing. I'm perfectly fine standing here and bleeding out from my injuries.
Haru is in front of him. Just saying, you can.
Haru's in front of him.
Yeah, you can attack with your horse.
I'm gonna attack with my horse.
Your horse just kind of latches out and kills the guy.
Yeah, more or less.
I say, Haru, attack!
And Haru kind of just like does a little. Gets up on its things. You see, it's the Haru's armor just shimmer in the light, and comes smashing down on the gentleman as he just hits the ground,
Wow.
and blood just goes. And like in one of those like grotesque anime styles, where it just goes spreading all over because it's being crushed by a like giant horse. Yes.
Because then I knew I needed to get a horse.
The shepherd and his wife and children come running over to you and immediately hit the ground and be like, "Thank you for saving us."
See, didn't these people come out of their caravan?
Yes.
I have some questions about that.
I'd like to know what's going on with our dead friends. Run over to, I guess, Isawa, since he tried to save me, and we'll see what's going on with him.
Sashi is gone.
Oh.
You see this slight smile on their face,
On
as if
whose
they've
face?
reached enlightenment.
Oh, Sashi's?
Sashi. Yes.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Goodbye, Sashi. You were a phoenix, but I still liked you.
Ryusei comes over and is like, the 4 on the other side are dead as well.
I killed my 4. I'm good.
Ryusei runs over to Quintano and begins chanting something in Well, it's definitely a language you guys don't understand. It's
Dragons.
dragons-ish. Very dragony. um, so we have a guest who has joined you, and he's standing there
so
talking
sad.
to his companion.
So, what's going on here? Are you all okay?
No,
I'm fine.
I'm not. Two of our friends were just murdered by these Ronin who just came out of this caravan. I'm very upset at these peasants, at death. I'm unhappy.
Well, it could have been us.
Haru's covered in blood, and now I need to clean Haru.
That reminds me. I need my armor.
Your horse probably. It's fine.
No, he's fine. But
Excuse me one sec. Quick wardrobe change.
so no.
So you see this giant crab start spinning around in a circle, pulling out his armor and be like,
Yeah.
And that's how you see me the rest of this adventure. Forever.
Little
Never
Wonder
not
crab.
walking around.
quick magical
Never
girl
not walking
transformation.
around.
quick
So,
magical girl
I
transformation.
have a suit of lacquered armor. And it is blue. Obviously.
A dark blue, not a bright.
Light blue.
Yes, not a bright
It's
blue.
navy blue. And it is very ceremonial and fancy. Because I spend a lot of time on it. And it looks really, really good.
Very shiny.
Unlike
I
all the
comment.
wounds underneath
I'm like,
me
wow,
for forgetting to
You
wear
must
it.
polish that armor a lot.
Oh, every
That's all he
night.
does is polish it.
That's right.
That's something.
Every night.
Every night.
That's
Every
right.
morning.
Without fail.
So, who is this character that has appeared before you? Question mark.
Now that I'm myself again.
So, who might you people be?
A couple
Why
of
were these people trying to?
Your guess is as good as ours. We were just traveling.
we were hoping to get some answers out of these merchants who waylaid us on this road and served us dinner and a show, I guess, entertainment to go with it. Who might you be?
I am Kakita Ryuki.
Ryuki, you say? And the green is not the crane color, so I'm presuming that this is a fashion,
Emerald Magistrate.
of course.
But that's neither here nor there. Tell me about yourselves.
We are Kakita-san. We are Emerald Magistrates in training. We're actually on our way to our first mission, or were before we were attacked.
Sidetrack. Lost some members of our party.
Since you're the ranking officer, I guess we're here awaiting your instruction. We were sent to Ryoko Owari,
Who sent you?
Kakita Toshimoko.
Ah. Yes. Well then, I shall not interfere with my lord's doing, and I shall escort you to where you need to go.
I think that'd be acceptable. Sure.
So you guys are being sent. You guys walk down the path and that, and you eventually come to a small fishing village. Here you can resupply with rations and that for the next part of your journey. The town goes by Liberas.
You were going to say?
I was just gonna ask about your companion because there's two of you.
Ah. He is a hero, my retainer.
Is he also an Emerald Magistrate?
No. He is just a retainer.
I'm sorry, I'm not from around here. What's a retainer?
He prepares my food for me. He washes my clothes.
Also, he's your wife. Congratulations.
No. That is not the job of a wife.
Well, that's what we call it back where I'm from.
Oh. Okay.
It's very common. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not judging.
No, he is my retainer. As is my due for my status.
As an emerald magistrate.
As a crane.
Right. Don't have many cranes on the wall. You'll have to forgive me.
No. We deal with other things.
Like Ronin.
Yes. And lions.
Huh. I'd like to meet one of those. I hear they're good in a fight.
Sometimes.
What was your name?
Ryuki.
So, after some introductions and travel time, basically you guys set up camp for the evening, and you clean Haru.
Wait, are we camping? Can I set up my yurt?
Yes, you can set up your yurt.
Alright, I set up my
you have
yurt.
a wonderful tent.
Thank you.
So what is your name, exotic one?
Is that me? Am I the exotic one?
Well, yes, you're the unicorn.
Otaku Chio.
She's good in a fight. Even without her horse. It's a shame she didn't finish the Topaz Championship with me.
I had other things potentially.
You have recently done your Yampuku?
That's right, we're samurai now.
Congratulations.
Freshly so.
Thank you. This was to be our first mission.
We've already hit some speed bumps.
That happens.
It was unfortunate. But our mission is still ahead of us. We can still make good time.
And you say my daimyo gave you your mission?
That's right. Right from Toshimoko. We were ordered to head to, what's the name of the city again?
Ryoko Owari.
Ryoko Owari.
Yeah, I hear it's a big place. So I'm kind of interested. I've never been, so.
It is not quite as big as the Imperial City.
So I'm thinking it's probably what, like 24, maybe 100 people?
There's more people than in your entire clan.
Huh. Wow. That is something to see then. We should go. Although I suppose we should do something about our dead friends first before we leave. And what about these peasants? Didn't you say you wanted to talk to them?
I would like to question them about these Ronin who just jumped out of their caravan.
No, I'll leave you to people. I'm not really good with them.
They were Ronin. They were probably hiding there, lying about who they were. Ronin have no
I'd still
honor.
like to ask them.
I'll leave you guys to it. I'm pretty good with death, and I'm used to doing graves, so I'll just go ahead and handle that.
Alright, I'm gonna question these people and ask them where these travelers that they had picked up came from.
I'm gonna find a nice hill to bury my friends on.
Surprisingly enough, he came running over a hill.
That
Conveniently located behind you.
That works nice.
So what questions would you like to ask these people? And is Kakita-sama with you?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys can roll in investigation, I believe. Hold on. Where is it?
Investigation is not a skill.
Yeah.
No, it's not a skill. I'm trying to remember what it's called in here. When you play this many role-playing games, you get confused sometimes. Let's see. We are looking for...
Is it social skills?
Yeah. So... Command, courtesy... Yeah, command or courtesy.
Courtesy.
Courtesy. Alright, who would like to make the attempt?
Well, I'm the one
All right.
asking. I have no courtesy though, so.
Well, I
None.
shall use courtesy.
Hmm?
It'll be 2 separate lines of investigation.
You use courtesy. Can I use command then?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna use command. In
All
my
right.
air stance.
You can try to like intimidate them or
Right. One explosive success, one opportunity, and another success.
And you're keeping how many?
I don't know.
Your rank in your ring.
your ring.
My rank 3.
Okay, so you're
So I'm keeping these. So still 2 success, an opportunity, and a strife. So
okay.
I'll use my opportunity to get rid of my strife. I have 2 success.
Excellent. So, what would you like to command them to do, or whom?
Tell me where these travelers came from that were, or this Ronin that presumably had disguised themselves as travelers.
Oh, we picked them up just outside of a small town just to the southwest. They were heading towards Suma. They didn't say why.
So, those are my curiosities. Should I ask more?
Perhaps.
Which way was this town? Just to the southwest? Which way are we traveling?
You two are traveling southwest.
We're traveling
We've
southwest.
been on the same road. They're headed to where we're coming from. So.
Would that be the next town in?
No.
No.
Nope.
The town after that?
No.
Maybe the one after that?
No.
Which town
there's-
was this?
Oh. Well, I guess it's not really a town. It's more like a giant city.
Did you happen to pick them up at Ryoko Owari?
Oh, yes, you've heard of it.
Oh!
Yes. Yes.
That happens to be where we're going.
I see. You're wearing just your robes, correct?
Not me. Armor.
Yeah, but you're not there.
Armor.
Armor.
The answer is armor.
Why
What
are
are
they
you
gonna
wearing?
attack me?
Armor.
I'll be so offended. I thought we were friends.
I'll just be offended, mildly.
By the crab or just in general?
But a man.
All right.
Sticky man.
Would you like to ask them anything else?
Well, first of all, I want to know from you, like, describe the fight, describe what happened.
Well, we had come across this caravan of travelers, and we're about to sit down and have a meal with them when suddenly one of our friends was murdered right in front of us. After that, we tried to defend him. Weren't able to save him, but spared ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else unusual or...
One of them was masked. The other 2 weren't. The masked one was pretty scarred. Killed another one of our friends. Some of them were armed with katana. One of them was armed with a...
Emery.
Does that mean anything to you?
Maybe Ronan, maybe not Ronan. Is there anything special about any of you?
It might be.
I'm over there digging.
Could have been trying to assassinate you. Or someone.
I think we'll find out more when we get to Ryoko Owari. I think that will make a lot of this clear.
Probably not.
Probably not.
The city is large.
Well, they didn't attack you, and they didn't attack me. Until Isawa was dead. and for that Kitano. Those were their targets. Looks like.
What did you say the names of your fallen were?
Sawa, Isashi,
Sawa, Sashi, and
Ryusei.
No,
Sorry, pardon me, Kitano.
Kitano.
I think he was in Gasha. Can't remember.
Sashi. Asawa-san, the grandson of the Phoenix Danya?
I'm over there digging.
Likely he was a phoenix. We've all only just met. He was.
Very likely an
Quiet.
assassination then.
Looked to be that way. I guess we'll continue on.
The peasants probably knew nothing.
So the peasants are still in your presence as you're having this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Just over them, and they go kind of look at each other and just be like, "May we leave then?"
Yes, of course.
All right. Thank you very much, honored ones. So you see the peasants and that as you're digging the hole, they kind of all just gather their stuff back up and start loading their wagon in. The cows and sheep and chickens and that are all herded back together. This takes about 45 minutes to an hour for them to set up. They start heading north in the direction that you originally were coming from. Excuse me. Do you want to set up camp here for the night?
Sure. Why not?
All right.
You have a yurt.
I don't have a yurt. Shia
I
has
have
a
a
yurt.
yurt.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna award experience points at this point here. So for the encounter, I'm going to award 2, and then award each of you 1.
I killed 2 people. Does that mean something?
Pardon? You survived.
But I also killed 2 people. Do I get
Yes.
experience for that?
I would
Yeah.
kill the third.
No, you might get glory though.
Yes. So all your glory is going to go up. So we're going to chip your glory up by 3 points.
I killed 4 people.
Yes, I heard you say that.
Not that we're counting.
That only counts as 1.
So sorry, we got 3 additional.
I got 3
experience?
glory.
Yeah, you get 3 glory. Yeah.
And also 2 experience each plus 1.
Yep.
So 3.
So 3 and 3 is what you get. All right. So now we're going to move into the next part here, which is, of course, traveling to the great city itself.
After I'm done burying a friend, I got a question. Does anybody have any idea what we're supposed to do with them? And I gesture at the dead bodies and the headless, squished
Leave 'em.
parts of them.
The animals leave them.
Absolutely, but maybe there's a clue or something.
Yeah. Let's search
It's
the
like,
bodies.
it was a little bit strange. Their tactics were almost suicidal. They threw themselves at Isawa until he was dead, and then they fled as soon as that happened. So maybe we. I was just up on that hill digging. I don't have an idea, but I was thinking to myself, that would seem awfully out of place. It's not how I would have set that up. And Ryusei said there was 4 more after the 8 or so that we killed. So, like, do Ronins normally travel in bands of a dozen or more in these lands? Really? Wow. It's a good thing I have this armor on forever at all points.
How does he go to, like, the bathroom?
It's great difficult.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's easy. It's the way of the crab.
The way of the crab. All right.
His wife wears armor, so
Does your wife wear armor as well?
does that not make things awkward?
Well,
If
no,
your wife
because
was to
in
wear
because in
armor.
Crablands we don't worry about getting our throats opened over a bowl of stew. So no, we don't tend to wear armor all the time. Just when we're out here in this dangerous place that you guys call home.
Okay, so let's search those bodies.
Yep. So give me some rolls.
I'll roll. Sure.
All right.
What is that, like skullduggery or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Skullduggery. Target number is 1. For each additional success you get above 1,
Mhm.
you find more details or something.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. Cool. And which one of the 6 would you like to search?
The one that succeeded in killing Isawa. The one that I ended up killing? Or no, that was the one... No, he came to me,
Yeah.
and then he fled and Haru squished.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
So he's level squid.
He almost got away.
You find a leather satchel.
Okay. What is in the little satchel when I open it?
2 boo and a letter.
I can read.
Can you?
I assure you I can read.
All right. The crab can read. All right. Because your poetry scores.
Were amazing, actually. I rocked the poetry contest. I think I won, didn't I?
Yeah, I
You
think
did.
we
You did.
actually
You
do
did
really
win that.
well right now.
Yes, you did.
I was actually the poetry
Much
master.
to everyone's surprise.
Success.
But I was still not crowned Topaz champion. I demanded
Because
a
you
count.
still didn't get enough points. So the letter says, "Take out the shigenja," and it's stamped with a scorpion symbol.
I show this to the Animal Magistrate. I tell Chio about it. I say, look what I found. And 2 boo is currency, right?
Yes.
Do we track that?
Yes, we do. So you should have a
There it
Koku
is,
Boo
yeah.
and Zen.
I see it.
Or Zini.
It's Zenny, Zini, whatever. I've pronounced it Zenny for like 20 years, so
No, you said it right. It's in. Pennies, Zens.
Interesting.
Do you recognize this stamp?
Well, yes, it's the scorpion horn.
It's not in particular to anyone. It's just their general. Well, you lowlanders
The
do
scorpion
things.
are probably not likely to stamp it with someone specific.
So does that mean they were working for the Scorpion and they themselves were Scorpion?
Probably working. The masked one was probably a scorpion.
Maybe. Where did I put his head? Oh yeah, it's over in the theater. Go look.
So you're gonna go look at his head?
Well, he might be a Scorpion clan member, which means he'd be a samurai, which means he'd have something on him. His no, you know what? I'll look at his headless body. Forget the
Look
head.
at his mask.
There you go. The mask fell off before, or was it? Yeah.
Yeah,
before.
his mask fell off before.
So there's his mask and there's his body. That's what I'll search.
Okay.
1 success, 1 opportunity.
Give me a, I believe it's lore or history.
Well, that'd be Chio.
Okay.
Help.
Culture, government, medicine, sentiment, theology.
Sentiment.
Really? Nice.
Show the master
I'm
Chio.
rolling this? Right. I will roll with my air.
What does it
You showing
mean?
all of us?
Sure, yeah. What does it mean?
Success, explosive, 2 strife, another success,
shall
another
analyze it.
strife. So 3 strife, 3 success.
3 strife, 3 success. Okay. And you?
Three successes and an advantage. Or an opportunity, sorry.
So, you recognize it as Bayushi Kami, the mask of the Kami, specifically the Scorpion Kami.
It's not personalized in any way. shape,
It's
form.
not personalized. It is just a standardized mask. Well, Scorpion mask, Or someone.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
So what is the meaning of the mask? Anything interesting or important?
Scorpions hide their face.
Everyone knows this. But this particular mask, I don't recognize
There's
the animal.
Well, the animal happens to be Kami.
Potato.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, Kamis, not potatoes.
Right. Well, what did you find, Chio? Anything interesting? No?
Nope.
You've
Okay,
only
so-
searched one of the bodies so far, right?
Oh, two now.
Right,
No,
just
you
search a
search the
separate one.
mask.
Search one mask and one body. Yeah. All right. I'll finish the search on the Scorpion clan member's body, which would be the headless body.
Mm-hmm.
One success, one opportunity.
How would you like to spend your opportunity?
In a narrative scene, I can do it to do something. I can go off and-
Yes, you may gain an additional piece of information.
That sounds good. Let's go with that.
All right. So, you see the body. It's dressed in kind of ragtag clothes. These don't look like to be the clothes of a clan member. They're too pauperish, poorish. This is clearly someone who did not take care of themselves, or it's a very elaborate costume.
Let's see. And there's no more interesting information or anything like that.
That was the interesting information.
Well, I meant like a name, a letter,
No, people
personal
didn't.
seal.
No, people didn't write anything in their clothes.
I should hope not. I meant like, was he a learned person? Did he have a satchel or a book bag?
The only thing that was on him was a sheath,
Mm-hmm.
a small coin bag,
Mm-hmm.
and the mask.
Right. Okay. So I couldn't find anything else useful.
There probably is not anything useful. The most useful thing we found is that.
I guess we should pay our respects and then turn in for the night. I guess.
All right. So then, you guys turn in for the night.
Okay.
What
I
are you guys
polish my
gonna do?
armor.
Of course you do, because you're a crab and you
I have to make
polish
sure
your
I
armor.
have my armor at all times.
It's a euphemism. We all know it.
Yes,
No, I really do. Polish
Yes.
my armor and weapons. I make
we
sure
know.
they're in perfect.
Perfect working order.
That's right.
Practice makes perfect.
Oh,
Anyways, I'm gonna groom Haru.
Yes, I figured that. And
Ryuki.
Ryuki. Yep.
I'm going with some tea.
Tea. Okay.
Awesome.
What was that euphemism for?
Tea. Warm. Comforting. Just like pizza.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some tea.
Pizza flavored tea? Sounds lovely.
Yeah.
All right. So the night continues without incident in that as dawn approaches, you hear the cock crowing, and it's now daylight. Chickens are everywhere.
Yeah.
They're gonna be wild chickens, and they're delicious. Eat chicken.
Yeah, we don't. We tend not to eat the chickens where I'm from because they tend to breathe fire. It's not a good scene.
You also have to make it over the wall in order for that to happen.
Exactly.
We call those dragons.
So it's morning,
Potato, potato.
and
They're delicious.
you're all in your tents. Hey. So you
Wait,
guys.
they have tents?
No.
No.
Nope.
You're in your tent.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a yurt.
It's a
I'm
yurt.
in my
Is it
yurt,
a yurt
and
just
you
for
guys
you?
are just outside. Okay, because you didn't take a yurt.
And the fact that
And
the
the
reason why is like
like
you have a
4
giant
to
horse
6.
in your yurt with you.
Yeah.
well,
Or
Is
one
anyone
person
invited?
and a
Is
horse.
anyone invited into the yurt, or is it just
you know what?
Howard?
Let's get to know each other a little bit better first.
No,
and
I'm
then
not-
you
I'm
can
just-
come
I'm
into
just-
my yurt. Okay?
I'm not asking.
Wait.
I'm perfectly fine sleeping outside. I'm just worried about the Kakita.
I'm sure if we
he's
went into
probably
your
not.
yurt, we'd get to know you better.
I mean,
He's probably
that's
not
fair.
used to it. I'm fine sleeping outside. I'm not asking for an invite. I'm just worried. You know, his hair might get crimped. It could be a scene. You know.
Wow. And we just went from family friendly to mature content.
So this is very interesting. So I'm perfectly fine sleeping outside. Like I can commune with nature. But how does?
Hey, but this is morning. You're not sleeping anymore.
How does Kakita
No,
sleep?
but we're just curious as
Yeah,
to how
we
the
turn
night went.
in. I want to know.
How did the
I close
night
my
go?
eyes,
Mm-hmm.
And then I wake up in the morning. And then I open them in the morning.
His
Like
his little attendant is curled up beneath his neck, so he doesn't have to sleep on the hard ground.
That's awesome. Yeah, I ship
Attendant,
that.
not a slave.
I ship that.
Attendant, slave,
Wife,
it's the same
got
thing.
You got it.
All right, so it's morning, and you now have 7 days to reach your destination.
You have 7 days to reach your destination, eh?
We have 7 days to reach our destination.
Will we
We
make it? Have you been?
I've never been. No.
How about you,
You'll probably make it.
Cookie-san? You think we can make it?
If you stop sleeping outside and like start sleeping in the inns.
Yeah, that'll definitely speed us along.
Wrong with sleeping outside.
You've been there before.
Well, the inns are about a day's travel apart. So if you go from one end to the next, then you know.
Won't that cost
You're
more
on good
money though
time.
than camping? Just saying. Just being frugal.
Cranes don't know what frugal means because they have money.
Fair enough.
We
That's
have
fine.
no idea.
Let's get Kiki-san to the next inn and we can sleep outside. It'll be fine. So where's the next inn? How far away from it is from here?
You guys are about 3 hours away.
I think we can beat that. How far is the next inn on our...
A day's journey.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. So it goes by without incident. You see some peasants. They bow and get out of their way.
Nobody has a mask.
Nobody has a mask.
No more-
Taxes.
no more
You're
vegetarians.
you're given
We don't accept any soup.
you're given bowls of rice to eat along the way.
I guess we
They
do.
That I
have
think.
a mask. There's nothing untoward about that.
We're just wearing
I'm
it
just
now.
looking for masks. I'm very wary at this point.
We've had a rough past few days.
I'm starting to calm down though, since I have my armor on.
And polished. Ate some rice. Is not hangry anymore.
Yeah, I've got my rice. It's fine. We can move on.
You missed a bit right back.
A bit of armor polish.
So
Clearly, Kisan is mistaken. It must have been all the dirt in his eye from
no,
the
it's something else.
nap. Yeah, it was somebody else who got something in their back, and it wasn't me.
so you make it to the next town without incidents, and so on.
What's this
And-
town named?
Pardon?
What's this town named?
Some little hole.
Some little hole.
No.
That's basically my definition of every trip, every part of this trip so far.
So,
I miss the homelands. I don't know. What, do you miss Unicorn Lands?
Of course.
Oh well. Duty sucks. Move on.
pardon?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I believe he said duty sucks, but that may just
I know
means me
exactly
hearing
what
what he
he
said. Yes.
I have keen hearing.
So, again, the days just go by without incident in that you are traveling with a magistrate and you're off to the side. People don't really tend to be bothering you. If anything, they're being more subservient as you're walking by. They're giving you, again, food and your travel. They're feeding your horse apples, etc. And in the distance, you see on the 7th day this bright shining light coming, just going across the mountaintop.
It's beautiful.
The air is sweet, but the smell is vile. You see the Scorpion Clan Mon hanging high above the roads as they now are every few feet heading towards this large city.
I've never seen anything like this place.
Oh, it's a large city.
Is this where we're headed? Is this our destination?
Yes.
Huh.
The only city bigger is the glorious capital.
The glorious capital.
Mm.
Would have been nice to go there.
Is that where you're headed now that you've escorted us?
No, I wish to see where and what is going on.
Hmm.
My cousins can wait.
So, you guys eventually get into. You are now at what is affectionately called the Unicorn Gate, and you arrive. There is a contingency of Scorpion samurai standing at the gate, along with what appear to be some Thunder Guard standing staunchly still.
Underguard?
The Thunder Guard are the city's personal, the city's watch.
How are they dressed?
Very regally.
So armor?
Oh, yes, and they are armored up.
What kind of armor?
It looks to be basically heavy armor.
This suits my interests.
Yes.
Do they have weapons?
Oh, yes,
What
of
kind of
course. They have a spear and, of course, their daishao set.
Mm. There's lots of them.
There's lots of them. There's 4 of them positioned at the guard, around the gate, along with, as I said, a small band of Scorpion Bushi around as well.
Where you're meant to be going within the city?
We're here to report to the office of the magistrate, I think.
So we're here to investigate a death.
Excuse me.
We shall, I shall make sure you get there.
Do you know the way? Or should we ask?
Another way.
Okay. So we'll follow you then.
Yep.
I didn't really want to ask them anything.
So, as you get to the gate, you are asked for your documents.
Greetings, noble guardians.
Magistrate. One of the guards grabs it. Yep. And these 2, are they yours? New recruits, I take it. Very well. Go in. Past the gates, past the Unicorn Gate, you see this giant marketplace before you. It's a bazaar on one side, entertainment on the other. The smell of spices, the colors, everything, it just overwhelms your senses. To your left, you see beautiful Scorpion maidens. To your right, you see nothing. You see dark shadows.
Interesting. I assume we're not going right.
What is there to the right?
I don't know.
I'm
Shadows.
sorry. So,
Oh.
is just the side of where we're walking cast in darkness, or is
Yeah,
there...
this one side is cast in darkness. The side, the entertainment side.
Dark alleys, things like that.
It's just
Mm.
Anyway,
I'm asking.
to the Emerald Magistrate.
So you guys eventually make it to the Emerald Magistrate's office, and you were greeted by some Emerald Magistrates, specifically Osaka Yogo.
Greetings, Osaka-san.
Ryuki, new recruits.
I found them wandering the roads. Apparently they have been sent here by my doctor.
Yes, that poor unfortunate crane that died.
Pardon?
Pardon?
What crane died?
I
I
think.
did not come from the school, so if you have any news of
I'm sorry, Kaguya-san. Riku is dead.
that is a shame.
It was honorable. That's all I have to say about that.
Anyways, new recruits. Fresh blood. Ryuki, you will be in care with these new ones.
I was going to ask how we can help. My cousin tonight.
Yes, well, duty is first, as always. Anyways, there is a crab that was apparently murdered. We're not 100% sure on how and or why, but he was found inside one of the brothels. Just like the crab, they are filthy, and it is our duty to take care of the situation and find out the truth and report it back to the crab.
Which crab family is he from?
Ah, that's the good question. We don't actually know.
How do you know he's a crab?
Well, not many people wear dark blue armor. And not many people carry giant warhammers.
Those are
So,
good clues.
process of elimination, either someone wealthy or a crab.
Or a wealthy crab.
Or a... Kakita-sama, you jest.
We all know there are no wealthy crabs.
Indeed.
Actually, we call them the Yasuki clan.
Are you speaking back to your superior?
Merely stating a fact.
Ah.
So
Well,
to say.
until we ask for your opinion, you will be silent. Is that understood, magistrate?
Understood.
Excellent.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
When we were briefed about this mission,
Mhm.
we were told that there was a tattoo on the dead samurai.
A tattoo.
Tattoo.
I have not heard of any such information. Where did you garner this from?
From the Ruby Magistrate.
Ah! Yes. Wow. What does she know? That's why they're the lessers, and we protect the emperors across the land.
My mistake then.
And my cousin thanks you for that.
Indeed. Now, on to this investigation. There is one witness, Agisha. Her name happens to be... Let's see. Ah, yes. Michu-sana. Now, we know that she is at the brothel, and we know that that is where she works. Now, of course, the body has been disposed of properly now after 8 days, but the investigation still continues. We cannot get her to talk. It is your job to convince her otherwise, to reveal the truth and why she killed that man.
So she murdered a crab samurai and is not under arrest?
Correct. She's suspected of murdering a crab samurai. So until evidence is brought forward saying that she has or she has not, then she is free to do as she pleases. But do not worry, she is under watch. We're keeping a careful eye on her. And allegedly, That is the word that we are going to use.
I don't know that word.
Allegedly.
I failed my law exam.
I
Until
did
that
think
championship.
Kikita-sama, you have some work to do, I guess. Before we do anything, you two must, well, four must read the new charter.
Okay. I can read.
Kikita-sama will show you the charter, and you will go from there. Now, other story. This is where I actually had you read the Emerald Magistrate Charter. Yes, if you could please read it to our audience, and well, I'm just going to disappear quickly to go grab a drink because my throat is very parched.
we can take a break.
And we can take a break, so let's take a break then now, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. I need to,
To hear me read you the charter.
yes, to read
Yay.
the charter. All right.